All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, glory, and honor unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Harakaha Kodash. A double honors unto the apostles and elders of GMS Great Millstone, and a sincere Shalom to you, Akim, bringing out this word in diligence and in truth. And now, as you see, the title of the lesson is Wisdom to Apply. Isaiah, the 39th chapter. This is the account of King Hezekiah. But I want to start off with the scripture here in the book of Matthew, the 10th chapter, and the 16th verse, because this chapter in itself, or it's like this scripture, it kind of encapsulates, what occurred unto King Hezekiah. It's Matthew 10 and 16. It says, "Behold, I send you forth as sheep in the midst of wolves. Be ye therefore wise as serpents and harmless as doves." And that's the point. Hey, we are sheep in the midst of wolves. Everyone is looking at us as prey, right? Regardless of what position you're in, monetarily, socioeconomically, whatever the case is. Hey, you preaching this word of Yahweh Bashim Shai, you're a target. Hey, us worshiping the powers of Yahweh Bashim Shai, we're targets, man. Right? So it says, "Be ye therefore wise as serpents," right? A serpent knows how to discern when and when not to, right? It says, "and harmless as doves," right? Here it is. We're not carnal men, spiritual, moving, navigating in this world, to make sure that we're, on point for the Lord and for ourselves and for the Lord, I should say. All right, so let's get into this Isaiah the 39th chapter. And I'm gonna read the whole chapter. And it reads, Isaiah 39 says, Hezekiah shows his what? His treasures. Ultimately meaning what? That he revealed his hand. Right? And this is the account, right? 2 Kings 20, 12 through 19. But nevertheless, let's get into Isaiah 39 at the top. It says, "And at that time, Merodach Baladan, the son of Baladan, king of Babylon, sent letters." And keep in mind that, Babylon, was an enemy that was soon to destroy or prophesied to destroy and besiege, Jerusalem, man. Right? Now, we understand the chapter before this speaks about how ultimately Yahweh Shemel Shai allowed King Hezekiah's life to be lengthened, right, by 15 years, as Hezekiah prayed unto Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, and the Lord granted him those extra years on his life. And he was basically on his deathbed, and then he prayed unto the Lord, and that extra life was given unto him, right? So it says, "And at that time, Merodach Baladan, the son of Baladan, king of Babylon, sent letters and a present, right, a gift to Hezekiah, for he had heard that he had been sick and was recovered." So we understand that what a gift, right, blinds the eye. The scriptures say a gift destroyeth the heart. Matter of fact, let's grab this. 1 second. Ecclesiastes 7 and 7, "Surely oppression maketh a wise man mad, and a gift destroyeth the heart," right? A gift destroys the heart, right? Because by that gift, and your mind isn't on guard as much as it should be, man, right? So it can blind you. That gift can blind the eyes of that individual, right? So when we go back into Isaiah 39, 1 second, and it reads, "And Hezekiah was glad of them and showed them the house," and this is where he went off, right? He was delighted. When we read in the NLT, it says, "with the Babylonian invoice, and showed them everything in his treasure, houses, the silver, the gold, the spices, the aromatic oils. He also took them to see his armory and showed them everything in his royal treasuries. There was nothing in his palace or kingdom that Hezekiah did not show them." And so this is how he went off, man. Here it is, and you didn't properly vet these individuals. You automatically think or thought that because they sent you a gift, they were ultimately for you. Well, understand that these were the same. This is the same nation that overtook Jake. Isaiah told him, as we further read down, we didn't get there yet, but Isaiah basically gave him the prophecy how the Babylonians are going to come and, besiege Jerusalem, man, right? How Babylon would take over. Jake would be ultimately slaves unto the Babylonians, man. Hence the Babylonian Empire in which, we were held captive in. But nevertheless, he trusted his enemies, man. He automatically thought that this gift meant that they were close. There was a closeness, right? He allowed this gift to destroy him. When we go into Sirach 6 in the GNT, right? Verse 5, it says, if you are polite and courteous, you will enjoy the friendship of many people. Exchange greetings with many, but take advice from only one person out of 1,000. This is the point. When you make friends, don't be too quick to trust them. And that's exactly what King Hezekiah was. He was way too quick to trust some heathens, man. Right? It says, when you make friends, don't be too quick to trust them. Make sure that they have what? Proved themselves. Some people will be your friends only when it is convenient for them, but they won't stand by you in time of trouble, right? They won't stand by you in trouble. And that's the point. Here it is. He showed all of it. He showed his armories. He showed the treasures. He showed, hey, he said, the scriptures say there wasn't anything that he did not show them, right? So completely revealing his hand, letting his enemies in, right? To the point where, hey, this was a downfall. It says, then came Isaiah the prophet unto King Hezekiah and said unto him, what said these men? Basically said, what did they want from you? And from whence came they unto thee? And why did they come from you? Or where did they come from? And Hezekiah said, they are come from a far country unto me, even from Babylon. Then said he, what have they seen in thy house? Basically saying, what did you show them, man? It says, and Hezekiah answered, all that is in mine house have they seen. There is nothing among my treasures that I have not shown them. Right? Then Isaiah said to Hezekiah, hear the word of the Lord of hosts. Behold, the days come that all that is in thine house. Here it is, you're the king, but you're allowing heathens to be able to lock in to the riches in which Yahweh Shema Shai has allowed you to have. Right? So now this same nation, basically can expose all your weaknesses. They know exactly how much you have in the armories. They know how many weapons you may have, how many horses, how many soldiers, right? They know the amount of riches that you have. So now you become a target because you just want to be friendly. You want to be cool and close with everybody. Those are the wrong moves to make, man. Hey, we're at war here. Sheep in the midst of wolves, right? Meaning what? We have to watch who you're associating with, who tries to associate and get close with you. All of these things are detrimental, man. It says, behold, the days come that in all thine house, that and that which thy fathers have laid up in store until this day shall be carried to Babylon. Nothing shall be left, say the Lord. Right? And of thy sons and of thy sons that shall issue from thee, which thou shalt beget, shall they take away, and they shall be eunuchs in the palace of the king of Babylon. Then said Hezekiah to Isaiah, good is the word of the Lord, Yahweh Bashim Shai, which thou hast spoken. He said, moreover, for there shall be peace and truth in my days. Now, when you read this in the NLT, it says, some of your very own sons will be taken away into exile. They will become eunuchs who will serve in the palace of Babylon's king. Then Hezekiah said to Isaiah, this message you have given me from the Lord is good. For the king was thinking, at least there will be peace and security during my lifetime. But this is the thing. Hey, Yahweh Shema Shai gave forth that prophecy of what was to come. And ultimately that endangers the whole kingdom, right? It endangers all of Israel because you're the head. Right? This Proverbs 13 and 16, it says, every prudent man dealeth with knowledge, but a fool layeth open his folly. Right? Proverbs 13 and 16, wise people think before they act. Fools don't and even brag about their foolishness. Right? He even said, well, I showed him everything, which he was being honest that he did it. But that was a move that he should have never made. He should have had a counselor. If he wanted to make that move, the scriptures tell you attain unto wise counsel. So if he really wanted to show, he should have spoke to somebody, in his council, and they would have told him, no, hey, how are you the king, but you want to reveal all of our secrets and our storehouses, our inventory unto enemies, man? And that's the point, remain a secret, remain a mystery. That's the point. Remain a mystery, man. Don't give out your most precious part of you, which is ultimately Yahweh Shema Shai, unto dogs, man. The scriptures tell us that. Cast not thy pearls before swine, man. Because they will what? Trample it, right? They'll throw it in the mire, in the mud. And in this, and then it's like in this case, ultimately doing what? Hey, taking over your kingdom. So that was just the point I wanted to make, just going through Isaiah the 39th chapter. Quick lesson through the spirit. Lord willing was edifying unto the body. I want to give all praise, glory, and honor unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Harakah HaKodash. And double honors unto the apostles and elders of GMS Great Millstone. And a sincere shalom to Yakim bringing out this word in diligence and in truth. Shalom.